Hello YouTube, you're watching the Capella channel, and Chris, my good friend Lawrence Nunn, who's dressed as a Pikachu.
How's it going?
Right, so today we'll be opening 3 Crimson Invasion boosters. So what we're going to do is do one each, and then the best draw gets to do the third one. So for you card collectors out there, I do have card protectors just in case. We thought we would do it outside tonight because it was a nice warm evening, and we've even got a few cheeky candles. So I've already given them the brief, no swearing, so hopefully we will get through this whole thing without any big words coming out. Also a bit of a promotion, this is still the promo deck, promo booster pack that I've yet to send out. I'll show it to you afterwards.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you haven't actually seen it yet, so that will that was a bit of a promo jump into that. So anyway, let's get started so we're not waffling too much. Got our lucky Pikachu, so hopefully we've got the luck of the Pikachu, and also you. Right, okay, so
The real life Pikachu.
real life Pikachu, yeah. It's
Quite a deep voice Pikachu.
decent makeup on as well. Obviously, you've got to do the catchphrase of Pikachu.
Pika Pika.
There you go. All right, pick one.
Let's go for the middle.
Okay.
I'll let you open it because I don't want to damage the.
Oh, don't you worry about it. It's fine. I'll let you go first anyway. The guest.
So we open this carefully, do we, or?
You can do it as rough as you want. I'm not looking to keep these.
Okay, because I know you like
so
to keep everything very,
neat and tidy.
in good form.
But no, you
So what do
away
these?
Oh
codes
yes,
do?
there you go. Right, I thought whilst we're waiting for him to hack at it, give you out some free codes. So
What do these codes do though? Because I don't actually know what these codes do.
So these codes are for online. So actually, if you're not aware of it, you go onto www.pokemon.com/TCGO, and effectively it's an online Pokemon game.
Oh right.
So there is the first one. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. I'm not sure if it's in focus. If it's not in focus, then I apologise. There's a second one, and there you go. I think that's in focus.
So can you
There
trade? Can you trade on this online thing? Can you?
Not sure actually. I don't do it myself, so I probably should get into it. But then if I did it, I wouldn't be able to get the codes out, would I?
That's a good point.
You're still hacking away at
Are you
it.
supposed to be able to get in these things? Or
Right, do you want me to do it?
It's a bit embarrassing.
Right, we've got 2 more codes to give out as well tonight, so don't you worry about it. We've got some more giveaway. Oh, do you know what? Actually, this isn't too easy.
Yeah.
You've done such
I split it at the top.
There you
right.
go. There you go. Right,
Oh,
you can
Oh,
tear that open. Right, so
We've also got to look away.
no, you can look at it. It's
No, I want to look away.
okay. Right, so the top card is the code card. If you want to give that to the viewing audience,
So one code.
I think that is in focus. Yeah,
Card.
that'll do. Right, so the card trick is 4 from the back and put to the front. So
Yeah.
2, 3,
3,
4, and put to the front.
Yeah.
Right, so guess the energy game.
Is there a fire one?
There is a fire one. I'm going to say lightning. Oh no, that is the legendary card.
Oh.
No, is it? No, that's the rare card.
Have I got the wrong way
That's
around?
the wrong way around. But okay, there you go.
I took 4 from the top.
Alright, so what happens, I should have probably mentioned it, what happens is you're meant to show the cards
From
that way,
Oh.
and then you're meant to take them. So you're working your way from front to back.
Pikachu makes mistakes sometimes, you know.
I'd say, well, if that was a GX card, that would be
He may save a lot of
amazing.
lives, but he makes some mistakes at the same time.
Well,
So-
I'm standing in good faith then to hopefully get the 3rd pack, but before we do it, then I'll tell you what, now that we know what your rare card is, if either one of us gets it, then we get to...
Was that a good card I just had there?
It was a non-holographic card, so...
Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting. It's not going
Oh.
to get the viewers all thrilled up.
So I said fire.
I said lightning. That's a fire!
Hey!
There you go. There you go. You got yourself a point. Right, so show it to them and then take the card one by one.
Okay, so you got
Trying to catch yourself on fire.
Nightmare. Oh, there you go. The fire card.
The fire
yeah.
card. Right,
Obviously the
so
camera.
just remove
Yep. So
one by one. Oh boy, the camera's playing up today. There you go.
There we go.
That's a Larian, I think. Yep.
Yeah. And
That's a trainer card. I can't actually read it, but there you go. I'll try and get it in focus.
yep, trainer card.
That looks like, I can't see from this.
No, I can't see it from there. There you go. Was it?
Go on then. I can't even. I'm not looking at the card. I don't even know. I'm going to read it
I
backwards.
can't even say that one.
It's Chinsino. I think that's the right one.
Chinsino.
There you go. I think.
What generation's that one?
Oh, these viewers are going to really kick my butt. I think it was at 5. I think it was.
This one is a Shelmet.
That one is an interesting card because
I've never seen that one.
you
before.
won't know this, but the evolution is okay. So you know what I'm talking about on the viewership. There's 2 different Pokemon that constantly battle against each other, and then if you trade them the 2 together online, then they evolve, but they kind of take each other's shells. If that makes sense. It's really weird. So it's kind of like 2 Pokemon that have been traded together, and then they just sort of smash themselves together, and then pass it either ways. But like there's sort of like a mix-up with the 2 Pokemon. So that, yeah, it's just a common card. He obviously likes the picture.
You'd have thought it would be a water Pokemon, wouldn't you?
Good point. I think it is actually going to be a water Pokemon, but it's
Doesn't really look it.
but it's a grass Pokemon. So
Snail.
technically,
Snail.
but yeah, it is a grass Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
So that's the Shelmet.
there you go.
Next one is. Oh, what's that?
From that angle, a Jangmo.
Jangmo.
Jangmo,
Jangmo
I think.
gives headbutts and gentle slaps. There we go. And this one
You
is.
must know this one.
Staryu.
There you go.
Yes.
First generation. Taking a hit there.
That's a good one, that one. Next one.
I think that is a 2nd generation one. It might be 3rd.
Houndor? Houndor.
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 There you go.
Oh,
First.
this one.
Go on. Go on. 1st generation. Come on.
Can't actually read it off the screen,
Go on.
so I'm just gonna have to guess. It's Ghosty, Ghastly,
It's Ghastly.
Ghastly,
Well done, mate.
Ghastly. Yes. Next one.
That's the reverse
Ooh.
holographic. I can't read it from that angle. Always seem to see it. Oh,
That's a nice one, isn't it?
there you go.
Shellos.
Yeah. It's 2 in 1 bundle there. It's the female and the male by the looks of it.
Ah.
There you
And
go.
the next one.
So you got your reverse holo. And then of course we've all seen the final one because my good friend
Oh, yeah, so
Lawrence messed up at the
Pikachu.
start.
Pikachu makes mistakes.
Go on then. Okay, so you got the energy card right, so well done for that.
It's a nice one. This one.
Well, you can take
Shellos.
it home if you want. There you go. Okay, so 2nd booster. So of course, don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you like what you see at the end. For those who are interested in playing the game, there's the online code. Alright, here we go. So this is how you're meant to
This is how
do
you're
it.
supposed to do it properly.
Okay, so what do you think it's going to be?
Energy.
Well, yeah, it's an energy card.
Electric one. Sorry.
But for Pikachu.
For Pikachu. Yes.
Alright, I'm going to say dark. Alright. It's a dark energy, so we're one even. Okay, right. Kakuna, there's first generation there. Got the Larian again. That's our trainer card. Can't even see it from that. Ah, it's a Remoraid. I can't see it from that.
No.
Oh, it's a hiding Alolan Geodude. There you go. So this guy won't even know what an Alolan form is. So you
Well, no, hold on. Is it like an Onyx?
no, so it's a Geodude, but the Alolan forms. So Sun and Moon re-released Pokemon, but in a different sort of style. Some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. Personal opinion, I'm not a fan of the Geodude Evolution series. I think Golem looks a little bit silly. We might even see him in this, but my favourite I would say is Marowak, because it just looks
It's
pretty
Marowak.
decent. Yeah. But anyway, this is a Geodude, so that's the 11 Geodude. Right. I do apologise if the camera goes for those ones who are wanting to see.
Oh, I got the holographic one of those ones.
Hey? Oh, you got the reverse holographic.
Yes.
I thought you meant the. Well, the actual. I mean, no, don't worry. Don't worry. I was like, what are you talking
Well,
about?
the ones that you got on yesterday's video.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's not the reverse holographic yet. The next one is, I think.
Ooh.
There's a nice little card, isn't
Yeah, what's
it?
that one? What's that one?
That's the Houndoom. So that's Houndour's Evolution.
Ah.
And that's a reverse holographic. So, the last card. 3, 2, 1. Have to read it again. Ah, a Komodo. Okay, right. So we are both time 1 each. So I wasn't expecting to come down to
Rock paper scissors.
do rock
That's
paper scissors.
always
Then.
a
Go on
good
then.
one.
Right. So do it on rock paper scissors shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Best out of 3, obviously.
Best out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Rock,
One,
paper,
two,
scissors, shoot.
Oh,
Alright,
one.
you got it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. There you go.
Okay.
Right, 1 each.
One
So
each.
last one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh no.
Do you know what? Just because it's my...
No. They're the rules.
Okay. All right.
You don't break the rules of rock paper scissors.
Okay. Here we go. Right. So the code card. Right there. So 4 from the back. Have a guess.
I'm gonna say fire again.
Fire?
Yeah,
Being confident on fire, are you?
I'm pretty confident with fire.
I'm gonna say fairy. It's a
Oh!
fire! He's literally on fire. There you go. Okay, here we go. Right, so final booster pack of the night. That's kind of like the one of the. It's not a Pikachu, but
Pikachu's cousin.
well, every single generation they release a new sort of. How would you say it? More sort of looking Pikachu, but I don't know. Every generation
Looks quite-
has a
looks
sort
quite
of
similar.
Pikachu looking Pokemon. Right, here we go. Oh, there you go. That's an evolution line. Spoink and Grumpig. There you go. Okay, next one. Can't see it from that angle. Oh, it's a,
Carablast.
not a bad looking Pokemon card either. Bit of cartoony. That's a Bunnelby. Bunnelby? Chinchou. That's a Numel. Reverse
Ooh.
holographic is a Mischievous.
Alright. So that could be anything.
No,
Or
it's
is
a
that-
Mischievous.
or is that a Pokemon?
It's a
I
Mischievous.
thought the Pokemon is like a mischievous Pokemon could be anything.
No, it's a Mischievous.
Oh right.
So that you
No,
can't.
but it'd be
really
cool if it could just be anything it wanted to be, because it is mischievous.
So we've got that sort of Pokemon out there, haven't we? We've got a Ditto. That can be anything you
Oh
want.
yes.
There you go. Right, final card. Here we go. Last pack magic. 3, 2, 1. It's not a GX or a holographic. This hasn't been a great draw at all, but you still got 3 rare cards, which you're always going to get anyway. So Mamoswine.
So you can add these to your collection, or these not that? You've already got these ones.
No, actually, I haven't got any of these cards. This is the first time I'm doing the Crimson Invasion. And in all honesty, I've not got a lot of luck out of Crimson Invasion so far.
Alright.
But I've still got a few more packs to be opened of the Crimson Invasion line.
Was this from the box?
What box? Oh, you mean the box set?
The box set.
The Dragon Majesty one?
Yeah.
No, that's in a different series. So we got part 3. I think part 2 will be coming out soon, if it's not already out yet when I release this video. But part 1, 2 and 3, yeah, that was Dragon Majesty. This one is Crimson Invasion. I'm not going to try and even go through all the different booster packs because there are so many.
Yeah.
Bless him, Lawrence.
So when's
Oh,
part 2 of the box set?
part to the box set. Well, we're now on Tuesday, is it?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday. I don't even know what day it is.
Tuesday.
So we're on Tuesday. Today I released the Let's Talk About Kapow channel, which is already on there now. I think I might be releasing part 2 on Wednesday. The only reason why I'm confused is because I've backdated lots of videos on my phone, which I'm looking to send out at some point, but I'm trying to do one a day and be strict about it, because if I do one a day, then it extends the amount of footage. And also I do this backup because just in case I'm busy and I haven't got time to get round to it. But what are we saying again?
I just can't remember. Oh, what this episode is?
Oh yeah, so this one, let's call it the Crimson Invasion series. I don't know. There probably will be a season starting out with for each different pack, but I do have some more Crimson Invasion to be unwrapping at some point this week or next week. I don't know when I'm going to be really posting them, but at this point in time, they're still packaged. But by the time I send it out, I might have already done it a few weeks back. Who knows? But
There's no rush.
there's no rush. No. There's no
However,
rush.
now obviously I dress up as Pikachu, voluntary. I'm saying this now so everyone can see this. That I'm saying to Chris that the next episode of this, you got as your Ginger,
Right.
you got to be Charizard.
Charizard.
Yeah.
Well, so I've got to have an orange face.
Yeah. And have a cuddly toy of Charizard.
I've actually got a cuddly toy of Charizard. If you've seen it in my videos, he's with the base set
Oh, yeah,
1
no, I've
videos.
seen- I've
So
seen
I
that,
do
I've
have
seen
one,
that.
but that is the no, the Mega Evolution. Nearly forgot it. The Mega Evolution. So are you saying I'm going to go for the original Charizard, which is orange, or the Alolan?
Well, I've gone.
Not Alolan, the Mega.
Should go original.
Original, so
Yeah.
orange. Okay, that could be difficult because he's only orange. So there's not like red cheeks and a black note, he's just orange.
You can get orange cheeks.
So you just wanted me to... What, you just... No, the whole face has got to be orange then. I might as well just wear fake tan then.
But then you would look like a sand Pokemon because you're all sandy.
Good point. Well, actually, looking at the colour of my skin in the candlelight, I'm already pretty orange as it is. So what will happen is if we're back here doing that, I'm going to look even more orange.
You got to be some sort of fire Pokemon
Fire Pokemon, right?
of your
okay.
choice.
Of my choice?
Yeah.
I mean, I could... Nah, do you know what? I'm going to go for Charizard because he's one of my favourites, as you will know, in the set.
And you got to have the wings.
The-
Oh, I've got him now.
The wings as well?
Yeah. They can be fairy wings.
Um,
Then get some cardboard and make it triangle. It's more.
okay, that might not be this...
I know you're not busy
soon.
at all making daily episodes, so I'll probably give you something to do.
Okay, so in my spare time, when I'm making my booster packs...
I know he's got to do this because I've mentioned it. I didn't even tell him I was going to do this. And to be fair, I didn't even know I was going to do this. It just sort of popped in my head, literally.
Got a cat walking
It's my cat, yeah.
across there. Hello. I hope it doesn't fall off. That'd be a really bad way to end the the video.
That's Vivian. We named her after the lady from Pretty Woman.
Well, for Pretty Woman viewers out there who might know what Pretty Woman is, but for the children out there, Pretty Woman is one of my classic favourite films. It's Sandra Bullock, is it?
I can't remember.
No, what's it? No, it's not Sandra Bullock. Who is that? Oh no. We're 90s generation, by the way. We were toddlers, I think, when it came out. If it came out in the 80s or 90s, I'm not too sure. I think it was the 90s.
Well, how old are you?
Me? Well, that would be telling, wouldn't it? For the... Well, yeah, okay, I'm 97. 20s. There you go, it's gone blurry. I'm 27 years old.
Oh, I'm only 26. I'm a baby still.
You're I wouldn't quite say you're a baby.
Well, I'm still younger than you, mate.
I suppose you are still...
Still younger than you.
And also you're showing your maturity as well tonight with your
Being Pikachu.
being Pikachu. So I do have an IOU at the moment, which is to dress up as Charizard. So we'll have
With
to
the wings.
With
And actually, I've got a question
With the
for
wing.
everyone.
Oh.
How old is Pikachu?
what you mean? What from
Like
when it was created?
Yeah, how old is Pikachu?
It celebrated its 20th anniversary.
Well, now you just ruined the question for the viewers.
I'm sorry. You should put that in the comments. Okay. I'll tell you what. Do you know what his actually, is it he or she?
I'm pretty sure it's I don't know.
That's a question for
That's
the
a
comments
question.
then. Is
I
it a
do
he
know
or
what it is,
she?
but I don't want to say.
Well, no, what do you think it is?
I think it's a she. I think she is a she.
I think it's a he.
Because Raichu is a man, is a he.
Right.
Pikachu, I presume they're related.
Yeah, they evolve into
Oh yes,
Raichu.
of course. I'm not making any sense at the moment.
No.
But I think she is a she. I just think she is a she.
You think it's a she? That's
she's
fair
a she.
enough. I think it's a he. So in the comments section, put what you think Pikachu is, a he or a she. Don't Google it. It probably does happen to have the answer on Google. Don't Google it. See if you can actually think of what gender Pikachu is, because we can't decide between us which it is. And I think it would be interesting.
I'd like to know, because I think I'm right.
You think you're right?
Yeah.
I think I'm right.
I actually haven't even found a Pikachu on Pokemon Go yet, you know.
What do you mean? Well, you haven't even found one?
No. Looking everywhere.
Been looking everywhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you got one?
I'll tell you what, I'll trade you one afterwards.
Yeah?
I've got lots of them.
Oh, there we go then.
There you go. We've worked ourselves out a problem. I'd say, well, actually, that's another question. If you'd like to see more content about Pokemon Go, comment in the section below as well. Also, don't forget I have an Instagram account and Facebook, so make sure you try and look for those two profiles on as well. And, well, the eBay account is already up and running, but nothing's on it yet because, well, we haven't created the booster packs. But I'll tell you what, if you want to think about what the design could be, then send that over to our Facebook and Instagram account, and then we can have a look.
Have you told everyone what they are?
What, the actual cards inside?
No, obviously, like, they're your own versions.
Oh yeah, so
Like mixed up versions.
yeah, so what happens is all the cards will be Don't open it though.
No, obviously not.
Don't open it yet. That's a secret.
This is the first edition, this is very expensive.
Literally. It could be. You never know. One day when this is...
Kapow Pows, this is expensive.
I don't know when that might be worth something, but, you know, to the nostalgic viewers who, when they're 40 years old or something, looking back in the day, was like, oh, trying to find it on eBay. You won't find it on eBay because it'll be in my possession. But anyway, so what I'll do is I've already got it actually set up. Different piles of different cards. So we've got the holographic cards, the reverse holographic cards, the energy cards, uncommon and common and trainers. So I've got 6 different piles. And what I'm going to do, I'm not going to look, so it's literally going to be completely random. So you've basically got as much chance as you would get of having a holographic as you would.
So you're going to take one out of each?
Out of each pack, and the uncommons I'll probably take about 5 or 6, however it works out. But yeah, put them all in a pile. Put it. Well, make sure it's in the obviously the order. So the reverse will be at the second of back, and then the holographic will be right at the back. And then I will put them on eBay so you can buy them yourself. I still haven't come up with the price, and I will do that. I will tell you at some point when I've figured out how much it will be. But it will be cheaper than buying a booster. I'm thinking about £3 just so I can buy a booster so I can keep doing this show, or I'll make it cheaper depending on how much, well, just depending on how much the interest is. But there is a Halloween special coming up, so I've already got 3 Crimson packs set up for that. And what I'm going to do is theme the decks that I'm going to send out. So, for example, Mischievous, the reverse holo, will most likely feature in that because it's a ghost, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
So, just looking through. So, Grumpig, even though it's not scary, it's scary. Even though it's not scary, not scary.
You're scary.
It's a psychic. I'm probably gonna just go for like psychics and dark Pokemon like Houndoom. just a collection of those and then pop them in the boosters. So there's a bit of a theme to the Halloween one.
Maybe Team Rocket trainers as well, probably.
Team Rocket trainers are not that common to come around now.
Really?
But I tell you what, I will.
Because every episode I've watched and all the trainers you get, no idea who they are. Like I know Ash, but I'm old school.
You are old school.
Ash, Misty, Brock, Team Rocket.
You named the Team Rocket.
Huh. Well, I know there's Meowth,
Yeah.
Jessie.
Yeah. Go on, one more. Go on. It's a very common name.
James.
There you go. There you go. Jesse,
I'm
James
Jessie.
Meowth.
I'm James, and together,
Team Rocket.
yeah,
Blasting off at the.
speed of light.
There you go. He's got it
Meowth,
now.
that's right.
Well, surrender now.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
he's pretty much got it. Poor Nun though. He dropped out of Pokemon. What generation was it?
When the new one, so there was the first one, and the second one came, and then they released heaps more, and I got confused.
So he dropped out just before Generation 3 came out.
Yeah.
I think that was about 2002. I
Yes.
think. Don't hold that to me, but I think it was around that time.
But I still play Pokemon Go, and I haven't played it for a while, to be fair, but I'll play it more.
Well, it sounds like we're going to do a bit of trading afterwards.
Yes.
So it's this night's not going to stop, that's for sure. Actually, do you want to do it on this night? Actually, I can't because
Oh, you need your
the
phone.
camera's film is so I can't actually show you the Pokemon Go. But I tell you what, if you're interested, then we might be able to do a Pokemon Go episode and just keep going from there and seeing what the interest is.
How do you get Pikachu on the bus?
I know the answer, but I'm going to let you tell the punchline.
Oh,
I'll let
me.
you tell him.
Pokemon. Hold on.
What?
I might have just answered the other question: is Pokemon a he or a she?
Oh, there you go. You said you poked him on. So,
Well, we still might be wrong.
well,
And that joke is just obviously that joke because it's.
I'm still fairly confident that it's a he. I think Ash Ketchum was stuck with a he, a male rather than a female.
And do you know what Pokemon stands for?
Go on.
You don't know this?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, this is brilliant. You don't know this?
I don't think I do. What? Go on then. What is it?
So, Pokemon are kept in a Pokeball
Yeah.
and then in their pocket. Pocket monsters.
That's what it used to be called, Pocket Monsters. And
Oh,
then
right.
it got changed. So the Japan still call it Pocket Monsters.
And I still call it Pocket Monsters.
What? Why do you call it Pocket
'Cause
Monsters?
that's what they was originally. So what are they now then?
Well, it's Pokemon.
Yeah, but that's short for Pocket Monsters.
I suppose that is. Yeah, you are correct. You're correct. Pokemon Pocket Monsters. But yeah, I think Japan still call it Pocket Monsters.
As in the actual name is Pocket Monsters.
Yeah, they call it Pocket Monsters.
Oh.
I mean, you can see that on all the decks. I think most of the decks at least. But the original 2 games that they released, so Green and Red, had Pocket Monsters on, whilst Red and Blue had Pokemon.
So the first game was yellow, red.
Actually, the first games were Pocket Monsters Green and Pocket Monsters Red.
Really? That was a really green one.
Actually, you won't, because it was only released in Japan.
Oh right.
I actually have that one, which is
Yeah.
on a previous video.
Oh right. What video was that?
Did I already show you or not?
Because I haven't seen that one.
You have watched every video, haven't you?
Ah, I don't think I've watched all the ones where you're showing all the.
That might have been it when I
Was
showed.
that one?
I think it was in that one when I made it.
You've done a tour of all your Pocket Monsters.
Yeah. Well, you get it. All right. Yeah. The Pocket Monster game and all the Pokemon cards.
So what games have you got?
That is a good question, which has not been answered. I've very sporadically done. I have Pokemon Green now. Well, Pocket Monsters Green.
So you got green recently?
Yeah, it was very recently actually. It's the most recent game I bought.
Oh really? Where'd you get that from then? If it was the rarest one? 'Cause I don't
It's
know what it
always
was.
on eBay.
Yeah?
You'll never find it anywhere. You won't find it in a store, that's for sure.
Was it quite pricey?
It wasn't too bad actually. If I'm correct in saying, I spent under £15 on it.
Oh, well, that's a bargain.
Yeah, that's what I bought it for. I was like, well,
Especially
20th anniversary. last year, I think it was. And just keep going with the nostalgic. Pick them all the possible rare things that will be worth some money later on. I've never actually played the game, so I don't even know if it really works. Now, some of the collectors out there will probably be thinking, well, if it doesn't work, then you basically got yourself an empty cartridge, which has cost you pretty much 15 quid.
Well, that's not too bad. It's not too much of a loss.
But I don't actually have the console to play it on.
Game Boy.
Don't have that, or Advance, or SP. So.
I've got all of those, and I think I've got one of the old Game Boys, the black and white ones.
Well, I'll tell you what, then. What we'll do is we'll do another video of the gameplay.
Yeah, for the gameplay.
I'll bring it round.
I've just got to find it. I've got it somewhere, but I've got 4 Game Boys.
You've got 4 Game Boys.
So I've got the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the Game Boy black and white one, the grey one, the big grey one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's really
Game Boy
old.
Color.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance and Game Boy SP.
Oh, so you've gone up basically the generation there.
And all I need is the really small one. You ever played that one before?
What small one?
It's a really small Game Boy.
A really small Game Boy?
Yeah, it was like a little. It was tiny. And it had like the keypads was like a small A and a small B. Like Game Boy Mini, I think it was called. It was proper small one.
Do you know what? I didn't even know that exists. I'm gonna have to try and find that on
I played that once before.
eBay.
I played that once before. And then when I had GameCube, I had a Pokemon game on that, and I had the machine that you put the
It was
GameCube
Pokemon
on.
Coliseum.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I had this thing where you put the GameCube on, and you put your Pokemon games in there,
Yeah.
and trade your Pokemon from the Game
Yeah,
Boy
I
games
used to
onto
do
it.
that same thing,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's called that. I don't think it's Pokemon Coliseum. It's when it had the
It was old.
yeah, that is old. It obviously isn't rehearsed, so we're now just completely off track. This is testing my knowledge. I don't even know what the game's called,
I
but
think it was called Coliseum.
is it Coliseum?
There wasn't really much. It's not really a game. It's just literally for trading purposes. And
I mean, I don't want to overload the comments by saying put in the comments what you think it is, because we're gonna have so many comments now. To think,
Yeah,
well,
I know.
it's firstly it's a male Pikachu, Pokemon Coliseum, and well, whatever else. But
And another question I've got.
go on then.
Well, this would be the last question.
Well, it doesn't have to be the last question, but go on.
Oh, so how many Pokemon games are there on Game Boy?
Oh,
Because they're the ones they are the Pokemon. That's where Pokemon came from, was the games, wasn't it?
right.
The game became before the cards.
So you want to know how many games there are in total?
Yes, it's Pokemon Green, Yellow, Red.
Right. Okay. So those two.
Yeah, oh, that's
You
3
got-
there. That's it. Green, Yellow, Red.
Then you got
Green, Yellow, Red.
blue. Technically, there's an English red, so we're going to cut the same thing. So green, red, blue, yellow.
Mm-hmm.
You've got gold and silver and
Yeah.
crystal.
Yeah.
Then you've got